Hey guys, this is Ryan. I wanted to make a video real quick, just a little update of everything that's going on. I'm down here at the park. As you can see, let me tell you a little bit about this park. There's about, I would say about 2 times more people than normal down here. You know, people are exercising and walking stuff. But as you can see, even with 3 times as many people, all it means is about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's probably about, earlier when I got here, about 25 cars. Okay. So normally there's probably about this many or less. About, instead of 25, there's usually about like 7 cars here. So yeah, that's about 3 times as much. So the skate park's still open. The skaters are still up there skating. Seems like there's the normal amount of skaters, maybe about normal amount. Kids are out of school, so you would think there'd be more, but at this time, maybe not. But maybe later tonight there'll be more. The baseball fields are locked because they don't want the little league teams practicing. Maybe that's kind of a bummer for walkers, because one guy jumped the fence and started walking, because we like walking on the flat surface. And so I just went over and walked on the hill, walked around the park a little bit. People are distancing themselves. It's no big deal, it's fine. For my mom, I really worry about my mom a little bit, because she could really get damaged if she gets sick in the next 2 months. So we're really quarantined, and we're really trying to make sure that she doesn't get sick. And I just found out that wild oregano oil, if you could get some wild oregano oil, you could put 2 drops under your tongue. It's supposed to really strengthen your immune system. And vitamin C, of course, and black seed oil. Try to build up that immune system. If you have moms out there, or dads, or elderly, or somebody who's obese, has asthma, anybody that's has lung problems, or you think that might catch it or get it, could be problems for them, because 80% of people are going to be fine. Some people will just have like a light fever and it will go away. But the people who catch pneumonia right now at the hospitals, there's not enough respiratory systems machines to go around for everybody. So if you get it right now, somebody that develops pneumonia, they're going to need one of those machines. And right now they don't have them, but GM is pumping out a bunch of machines right now, try to get the hospitals ready for this. So that's why the next 2 months is real important, to try not to catch it, because once the hospitals have all these machines and they're ready, then it won't be as bad. Supposedly, of all the research that I've done, this is what I found out. But of course, information is always coming out all the time, right? So but now I know why the government was saying, like, we're trying to get everybody back to work in 2 months. And now I understand why, because after 2 months, all of the hospitals will be prepared. Everybody will have a respirator if they get pneumonia from it. And so now I'm starting to understand a lot of it. After I told my parents about all the knowledge that I got off of from the doctors and different things that I did my research, they felt like they understood more, and they felt better. They felt a lot better, less stressed, and they started understanding what's going on and why it's so important these next 2 months. So that's about it. I called my friend. I was talking to my friend. He was telling me all the stuff that he knows. Try to build up the immune system. And I hope you're enjoying the walk in the park. It's a beautiful day today. I had to get out and see if the park was open. I'm glad it is. I don't believe that I could catch the coronavirus out here. I'm not around anybody. I'm not touching anything. See, there's the sign right there. Says the field is closed, and there's the lock. There's the lock on the fence. This is McVicker Park in Lake Elsinore. So as far as my book and writing, my routine is kind of ruined. That's why I had to get out and go for a walk, because I got to get back into I have to, for the next 2 months, I guess I'm going to have to develop my own, another routine. So I know eventually they're going to shut down the park eventually, probably next month when things start going really bad. I know they're going to shut down the park. So I got to prepare for that. There's a place over there that's like a walking hill. But people kind of walk by kind of close because the path is kind of narrow right there. And I don't know if I want that, because just by the few people that came around me, kind of too close. And so anyways, I don't know if they're as cautious about it as me, especially kids touch everything. I don't want to sound like I'm paranoid or anything. It's just that I have the knowledge. I know what they're saying. Okay, so they were smart on this one. They shut down the playgrounds. Let me get you over there. Oh, it's so nice in the shade. Today I'm wearing my cross because there's a few things that I've been noticing lately, and I'm like, you know what? When I wear my cross, I feel like I have a lot more luck. That's kind of strange, right? But I've noticed that, so I'm going to wear it more often. I'm kind of doing an experiment and seeing what happens if I continue to wear my cross. Anyways, here's the park. It's shut down. See that they roped it all off. That's good for the city of Elsinore. Way to go. You know, just try your best, like, to stop the spread. So here's the bars. I touched these last time on accident. I touched the bars. I touched those on accident, but when I got home, I washed my hands with warm water. You know, just tell everybody wash their hands with warm water more. Just try to be cautious, just for the next 2 months until the government has everything prepared. All the people in Canada, I don't know, I've been kind of noticing you guys don't really have a problem with it. I don't know if your guys' hospitals is prepared or not. Seems like in Canada it's doing, there's not very many cases. I don't know what's going on with America, why so many. It's probably because the way people are. The other thing I notice is I'm starting to find out just how dirty my city is when I'm driving around. I mean, for the most part it's clean, but I'm talking about, I noticed some areas that I couldn't believe, that I'm like, man, they need like code enforcement over there to tell people to clean up their gutters and stuff. We don't need mosquitoes spreading a bunch of stuff. Anyways, man, I'm becoming a phobic, whatever you call it. So anyways, anyways, it's just a nice day, and I'm just getting out, and I'm just taking every precaution. So this is Ryan. This is another video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day, and take care of yourself, take care of your parents, take care of your kids. Try to give everybody the knowledge of this, just for, you know, to take care of themselves, and just be cautious just for the next 2 months, so we don't end up having our elders in the hospital with no respirator system, and they end up giving it to some other person, because like in New York, they only got they needed 100 respirators and they only got 10. So just imagine being a nurse and you have to divvy out 10 respirators and you've got 100 people that need it. So that means basically what you're doing is like you're choosing who's going to live and who's going to die. So anyways, so thank God for everybody who's working and helping with that. Nurses and doctors, like, they need to be acknowledged and thanked, and they're really under a lot of stress, and they're catching it too. And anyways, they should be honored. And I know they're stressed out. It's really difficult right now for them. So got to pray for them. And I just think I need to do a little bit of praying for them and a little bit of praying for everybody, and pray for California. And so the mayor of LA, I think, I'm not sure if it's the mayor or the governor of California, he seems like he's a pretty smart dude. He seems like he's on the ball. So we'll see what they do. I was hoping maybe they lead a campaign of like stop the spread. Like, I don't know how to do a campaign and everything. Maybe I need to make a sign that says stop the spread, but that wouldn't make no sense. Like, I just think that people should wear masks when they go to the store, or like employees at stores and fast food restaurants. Just driving around the street, I saw some people, they were working together, and they're just like so close to each other when they didn't need to be, and breathing and coughing and sneezing on each other when they don't need to be that close. Like, and they don't have no mask and they don't have no gloves. So anyways, this is Ryan. I'll see you next video. I'm feeling good. I hope you feel good. Getting out, going to the gym. I noticed going to the gym really motivates me a lot, and I don't have the gym right now. So it's like, man, the gym really it really makes me feel good. It really motivates me. Being in a gym with all those people that are trying to better themselves, and not having that is a little bit like I gotta find some other source. Anyways, this is Ryan. I'll see you next video. Peace. I'm out.